Bill Maher revealed who he thinks is worse, Trump or Cruz.
But we have to accept that being a grown-up means hard choices between disgusting options. You have to decide. We all have to decide. So, let me just say, in the choice between Trump and Cruz, I foursquarely choose Ted Cruz. That's right. My choice is Ted Cruz, because here's the deal breaker with Donald Trump. He's a lunatic. If a non-rich or non-white person said the things he says, they wouldn't put him in the White House, they'd put him in Bellevue. We can't make a crazy person commander-in-chief. There are actual job requirements. It's not like Mardi Gras Parade King. Do I think President Trump would actually disappear people? No, but I can't rule it out. With him, I can't rule anything out. What does he do on day one? Send Megyn Kelly to Guantanamo Bay? Or me? He's already sued me. The president signs off on a kill list every day and sends out the drones. And I like going outside. So, yes, Ted Cruz will be our worst president. But Donald Trump might well be our last. Which is why I say, better dead than Ted.
That was supposed to be better Ted than dead at the end there. He flips it. But that's interesting. And I actually disagree with him. I think Cruz is significantly worse. So first, let's talk about Trump here. Donald Trump is a giant question mark. Now, it's possible he gets in there and he flat out becomes a fascist. I don't think he cares about checks and balances. I don't think he cares about our system of government, nor do I think he knows how it works. It's possible he starts needless wars, just like George W. Bush and Dick Cheney did. It's possible he is the worst. So there's no question about that. That's certainly on the table. But at least if you go by what they say, every once in a while, Trump says something that makes liberals go, did he really just say that? So, for example, when talking about ISIS, one of his many positions that he's taken is, I don't know what we're doing in Syria. I don't know why we're involved in Syria. Let's get out of there. I don't care. Let Vladimir Putin take care of it. I'm not interested. I want nothing to do with that. It's got nothing to do with us. Let's take that money and spend it on infrastructure at home. He argued this, and he argued it in the middle of a Republican debate. Now, also, look at what he says about trade deals and tariffs. He says, I'll make it so that corporations can't leave America. You know, hey, if you are that air conditioner company, whatever it's called, Carrier that he's been speaking about, and they just sent their plant to Mexico, he said, here's what I'll do. I'll tax them when they send their goods back in the country, and then they'll be incentivized to stay here. Well, again, that's just flat out a liberal position. In fact, that's a more liberal position than the Democratic Party is willing to take. The Democratic Party used to be in favor of protectionism, but then when they started taking all that corporate cash, now they're not. Now, again, the thing with Trump is, he says that, but at the same time, his ties are made in China, so he's a giant fucking hypocrite, and you shouldn't believe him. Nobody should believe him. But that doesn't change the fact that sometimes he says reasonable things like, I'm not going to cut Social Security and Medicare. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to rob from old ladies. I'm not going to rob from old people. I'm just not going to do it. Now, again, do I believe him? Fuck no, I don't believe him. But is there a 5% chance he gets in office and he perhaps tries to stick to those good things he said? I guess there's some chance, right? Whereas Ted Cruz, I know exactly what Ted Cruz would do. Everything he's saying is hideous. Ted Cruz doesn't say a single thing that's redeeming. Now, again, to be clear on Trump, half the time on foreign policy, he says, let's mind our business and get away. And the other half the time, he says, let's commit war crimes. Let's commit war crimes and kill civilians and torture and do all these horrible things. But Ted Cruz also says, let's kill civilians. Like, that's the thing. People are giving Ted Cruz credit for shit that he doesn't believe or say. They're just like, I don't know, we think Trump is so bad that we'll pick Cruz over Trump. But that Cruz said, I want to carpet bomb and make the sand glow. Carpet bombing is notorious for getting civilians. That's the point. You carpet bomb everything in sight. If you try to carpet bomb ISIS in Raqqa, their capital, it's full of civilians. So Cruz is getting credit for being better. He's not better. And here's the thing with Cruz. I'm convinced that he believes what he's saying at this point. Why? Because he keeps saying the same things and keeps going back to something that in his mind he thinks, I know that this is right and I'm on the side of the righteous people. He'll praise Mark Levin, Rush Limbaugh in the middle of Republican debates. The most consistent argument he uses against Donald Trump in the debates is, he once funded John Kerry and Hillary Clinton. That's it. That's the end of his argument. That's enough, right? Like, they don't vote for him. Trump is like, yeah, it was for business reasons and all this stuff. But see, in Cruz's mind, he's so extreme. You don't need an argument. You just say the name of the Democrat. It's like, got him. You once agreed with John Kerry on something. Oh, got him. That argument only makes sense if you're so deep in that right-wing bubble that you actually listen to Mark Levin and Rush Limbaugh for marching orders. And Ted Cruz does. He does. He's the representative of the right-wing talk radio crowd. His fucking dad thinks that he's appointed by the Messiah. He says an angel came down and told Cruz to run for president, and Cruz is fulfilling God's prophecies on this earth. That's the guy I'm most scared of. The other guy has a giant fucking ego, and he's a maniac, of course. But Ted Cruz is deeply convinced of everything he says. I'm not sure Donald Trump is. He might just be doing it for political expedience. Okay, I'm going to try to get into power, and I just want to be in power. Ted Cruz thinks, oh no, he's fulfilling prophecy. And you name the issue, he's a down-the-line, hardcore, far-right winger. And then on top of all of it, and probably the most important part, everybody knows Trump is just faking about his religious beliefs. Or if he's a Christian, he's the kind of Christian that's like, yeah, I'm a Christian. He never goes to church. None of that stuff. Cruz, here's the thing. Trump may be a fascist. Cruz is, without question, a theocratic fascist. So there's a whole nother angle of bad and wrong and scary. I think he will definitely crack down more in the realm of social issues. And again, he doesn't even say decent things half the time on economic policy. Trump does. So Cruz, to me, is by far the scariest. He's a classic, sleazy, slimy politician who will sell out and will make corrupt deals behind the scenes. But at the same time, he's also a true Kool-Aid drinking far-right winger and fundamentalist Christian. I cannot have somebody like that in power. I know what Ted Cruz is for. I know what he believes. He wears it on his sleeve, and he's deeply, deeply brainwashed. Trump is horrific, but he's an egomaniac, and he's a narcissist. And you don't know what he believes. And just the fact that there is a question mark there, and there's a 2% chance he might not totally destroy the country, that makes him just a little bit better than Cruz. So Bill Maher was a decent, new rule segment here, but I have to say I disagree with you. I think Cruz is unquestionably worse.